Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
In Hamilton County, Indiana, no matter what day of the week it is, the weekend is always on tap. Drink and dine, look and listen, explore and play. Any day of the week. Why wait for the weekend? Visit Hamilton County, Indiana, where the weekend is closer than you think.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Hallmark Orthodontic Sports Complex on the campus of White River Elementary School, the home of Noblesville Miller Soccer. Tonight, for our broadcast of IHSAA Class 3A Boys Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in business. We'd like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, Bastion Solutions, the Hamilton County Sports Authority, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Blades Audio, Video, and Security, and the Hamilton County Reporter. Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Silworth, joined tonight by Craig Adkins here at the soccer complex, and we're just a little bit over a minute away from the opening festivities here. But Craig, great to have you with us here tonight. We got two teams coming in here who are pretty doggone good programs. We got the Zionsville Eagles coming in here, ranked number 1 this week.
Yeah.
And the Noblesville Millers at number 5.
Yeah, obviously, Hoosier Crossroads Conference. I'll say it time and time again, sport by sport, doesn't matter. You're going to get a full tilt, battle, no matter what sport it is in the conference. You get a top 5 matchup. And this is a beautiful weather for this soccer game tonight between number 5 hosting number 1. And they honestly, looking at the rankings, not saying that Noblesville wins this game, they completely flip-flop with Zionsville. But depending on how Carmel Fisher's Chesterton do, ranking 2, 3, 4 this week, depending on how they all do this week, it could bolster Noblesville up to number 1. Or back to number 1, if you will.
Yeah, it certainly could.
They are the defending state champions, so obviously they're probably wanting to heat up the schedule. They're especially with they'll be going to Southeastern on Thursday, a huge matchup, and then playing down at Castle, number 8 this week in the 3A poll. Well, so it's a big week for Noblesville.
To give you an idea how competitive this conference is, Craig, Zionsville comes in here. Not only ranked number 1 in 3A, but they're number 1 in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference with a 6-0-2 record. Noblesville comes in here with a 5-1-2 record, 1-1-1 in the conference, and they are number 6 in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. So, that just is a testament to the quality of what goes on in that conference, and it's just a fantastic conference. And it's like most of the other sports we see in the HCC that we cover a lot of games between you and I.
Yeah.
These teams have a tendency to, for lack of a better term, they beat up on each other.
Yeah, I always compare whether it's Hoosier Crossroads, and when they play the MIC, it's like or if it's the MIC conference. Speaking of one Hamilton County team in Carmel, Hoosier Crossroads is like the Big Ten. It's like, they beat up on each other and see who's going to come out on top at the end of the regular season.
Yeah.
That's what happens in most sports in the Hoosier Crossroads. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be the same thing because, like, you got the standings here. I mean, you got Brownsburg, Westfield.
Well, you got 3 teams that are undefeated.
And Zionsville, all with no league losses.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, actually, Avon and Franklin Central are the 2 teams that don't have a draw, but it's it's a dog-eat-dog world in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference, and you've got to get your wins when you can, because if you tie like Noblesville has, they tied Fishers.
Well, you
lost a key one at Westfield last week.
Yeah, look at the overall winning percentage. Zionsville, conference and non-conference, 875. Noblesville in 6th, 750. Let's turn things over to a public address announcer, Andrew Tressler, with the pregame festivities.
IHSAA soccer match features the visiting Zionsville Eagles and your Noblesville Millers. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. number 17, Jackson Montgomery. A senior, number 18, Adam Everhart. A senior, number 22, Landon Huber. A senior, number 23, Dominic Fisher. And the head coach of the Millers in his 6th year at the helm. His first game back at home this season, Ken Delaski.
Well, Craig, we're just about ready to go here with soccer action. A little later start than normal because we did have senior night activities between the JV and the varsity game. And if you would like to see that, you can go to our Hamilton County Television website, www.hctv1.com, and click on the junior varsity game, and you'll see the senior night activities at the end of the junior varsity game. Interesting thing about this Millers team, Craig, they've only given up 4 goals in 8 games. Defensively, this team is very solid.
Yeah, very solid, and obviously a lot coming back from last year's state championship team, and a lot carried over because no matter what graduated, the culture.
Yeah, the
That's
culture,
what does
and it just
huge.
It just seems like Coach Delaski, just instead of rebuilding, it just seems kind of like he reloads. Now, this team through 8 games has scored 19 goals, so their forte is defense. They're not a big scoring team, but once they get a lead on these teams, they just seem to hang in there, and they're a tough team to come from behind against. And we are just about ready to go here on what is a very nice evening here at the Hallmark Orthodontics Soccer Complex. 67 degrees, very light wind out of the southwest, maybe 1 or 2 miles per hour, as you saw during the national anthem.
Otherwise, stagnant.
Yeah, the flag is hardly moving, but the thing that's going to be the tough one tonight is going to be the humidity. It's running right about 90%, so these kids are going to have to make sure they keep themselves hydrated and ready to go.
Yeah, because yesterday and today, I think, are definitely, obviously, the cooler days, and it's going to start warming up again in central Indiana.
It's going to be back in the 80s by the end of the week. So.
Yeah, and upper 80s by early next week. So
by the time you and I meet again Friday night over at Westfield for football Friday night, it's going to be it'll be a little warm for that one.
Yeah.
But anyways, Zionsville with the initial attack here. They've got the corner kick coming here.
Already 40 seconds in, first corner.
See if they can get a deflection here. They try to. The Eagles trying to get to the ball, but the Millers beat them there. And that was last touch by the Eagles, so the Millers will get that one out of bounds on a side toss in. Millers ready to toss it in. They do get it in. That one goes out of bounds. I believe that was off the head of Gino Battalo for the Eagles.
Right into a fan's hand. Can't keep that.
Good catch. Yeah, no souvenirs at this stadium.
Not like baseball.
No. Miller's trying to get some offense going here, falling back a little bit. Fisher with it, sends it all the way across. Mikaloff had it going down the line. Millers end up putting the ball out of bounds, so quickly the Eagles will get the ball back in play, which they do. About 2 minutes gone here with these teams. You get this first couple minutes of these matches, Greg, and it's kind of like they're kind of feeling each
Chess
other out and, seeing who's going to do what. Eagles with an opportunity here. There comes Alex Haybecker. Gets a shot off. It is blocked. Millers managed to get back to the ball. Good defense there by the Millers, Craig.
Yeah, you see a solid, almost like a line of Noblesville defense.
A.J. Tipner trying to get down there, but goaltender Angelo Battalo gets there just a couple feet ahead of Tipner. Kind of a dangerous move on his part, but I think he thought he could beat A.J.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the physical match.
Have
for
a foul
sure.
called there is Ryan Miner, and I believe that was Noah Adams got tied up. 0 with the ball. Into the middle. Oh, my.
Close.
Shot, another shot.
And deflected off
Oh,
again.
my. The Millers do get back and get that ball cleared out there. There was 2 quick shots. That good defense on the part of the Millers there, Craig.
Yeah, Tipner deflected on the other side. I didn't see who it went off before the keeper deflected that, but good heads-up play by Pena back there.
The way that looked, the way that play was developing, I thought we were going to have a goal there.
A little too far out in front of Clay James there.
James cannot get down there, and Battleau puts the ball back in play for the Eagles. Eagles with the ball, sent it into the zone. Alex Haybecker with it. Deflected. That one's going to go out of bounds. I believe that was last touched by the Millers, so the Eagles are going to have the ball with the toss from the side. Coming up on 36 minutes remaining here. A couple good shots for the Eagles so far. Millers haven't really, they had one good opportunity there that Tipner almost had, but
defense cleared that one out.
Eagles resetting. Ryan Miner with it. Millers send it back across the midfield stripe. Jacqueline puts it deep into the Miller zone. Millers do a nice job of clearing that out of there. Oh, my. Thought there was going to be a foul called there on A.J. Tipner, but no whistle. Noah Adams gets it down there. He's got one to beat. He cannot do it. I don't know who touched that ball last. Both of them are saying that the other touched it last. And that's going to end up being a corner kick for the Noblesville Millers. Noah Adams will take the kick from the far corner. Thanks to our technical crew today. We've got Will Wofford at the controls, executive director and producer. Lucas Lacone up on the roof running the camera today. Right into the middle, see if the Millers can...
centered beautifully.
Yeah, nice centering pass there, but Millers got a head on it, but just could not deflect it into the goal. Good effort by the Millers.
I was saying that deflected off of Zionsville. I thought that was headed off a Noblesville player. Would have been a goal kick, but another corner.
Corner kick. See if they can get the deflection. There's the deflection. Oh, hits the crossbar.
Oh, wow.
Goal! Second chance. Second chance got it. I think that was Landon Huber who got that goal, Craig.
Andrew Trissler, the PA announcer, trying to peg who that was, who's getting the most high fives. And I think it's the Huber crowd that was in front of us.
So Landon Huber picks up the goal. That will be his first goal of the season, his first point of the season. And the Millers take an early 1-0 lead. This is exactly what Coach Ken Delaski wants to see, Craig.
Yeah, aggressiveness, because obviously Zionsville, no losses so far, and they actually did find
the back of the net on the second chance. First chance was a good chance at it too.
They've only sixth goal they have allowed all season. Allowed one against Fishers. And seeing a handful of subs coming for the Millers.
As the seniors take their seat, and the starting seniors back to what we will call a more normal starting lineup for the Millers here. Sam Divis is in. That one's going to go out of bounds. That one's going to go back to the Zionsville Eagles.
Didn't catch all of them, but entering into the game were seniors Owen Mejia, Sam Divis.
So in the 6th minute of this match, Millers put the ball in the back of the net and get a 1-0 lead. This is the kind of stuff that the Millers have done all season long. Divis with the ball quickly down the court. He's got Huber over to his right. He cannot get to the ball. Going to the corner, trying to keep it inbounds. That one's going to be last touched by the Millers. And that's going to be coming from the goal. So Angelo Batlow sends it over across. Chooses not to take the kick. Eagles down the far sideline.
Yeah, and obviously, I mean, that being an early goal, almost 6 minutes into this match, Zionsville, like I said, does not give up that many. That's only their 6th goal they've given up. I had a miscount earlier when I was looking at that 3. Yeah, this is goal number 6 that they've given up so far this season.
Well, both these teams have played 8 games. The Millers have given up 4, and now the Eagles have given up 5. Yeah, they had 6 already, right? So it's 7.
Let me make sure here.
New math. Miller's trying to put the ball back down there. Wasn't anybody there except Gino Batalow. He sends it back to Angelo Batalow.
That was the 6th goal given up by the Eagles this year.
They had given up 5. Now they got 6.
Again, making statements lately. I mean, I'm not sure where we see. Let's see. Yeah, Plymouth not ranked this week, but they played Plymouth at home and beat them 5-0 this past Saturday, and then they beat number 4 Chesterton handedly 5-1 that same day later on in the afternoon or evening.
We're going to have a penalty kick coming up here against the Millers.
Jackson Jelenic.
Yeah, Jackson Jelenic is going to be, let's take a look at this here. In the box. Yep, that's definitely the right call.
This is big.
Jelenic gets the kick off and it's in.
Pena dives left. The ball goes to his right, but our left, and we're tied.
So Jackson Jelenic gets the tying goal. Only the second penalty kick against the Millers all season. And the first one they managed to save, but this one they just couldn't quite save. So we're back tied 1 apiece.
That was crossed nicely.
Oh, somebody went down in the box there. That one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Millers. So this time Angelo Batalow, let's see what he's going to do. Looks like he's going to kick it into play here, Craig. He deferred last time to one of his defenders to put the ball in play. Under 30 minutes remaining here, first half. Thank you for joining us this evening on Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. I'm Brad Silver, along with Craig Adkins. Will Wofford at the controls. Lucas Lacone on the camera tonight. Thanks to those guys for doing a great job as usual.
Oh. Yep. He knocked Pena down in the box.
Wow. And Pena's hurt. He's looking at him going, yeah, he's going to get a yellow card on that one. He should.
Yeah, I mean, keeper's got the ball going for. Here's the replay.
Yeah, take a look at this, and you'll see the ball come down there. Pena clearly
diving to go up for the ball.
Yeah, and he was defenseless there. That's I mean, in the heat of the game, things like this are going to happen, Craig. But that, in my opinion, looked a little blatant. Will Wofford agrees with us.
Possibly.
Yeah. Well, Pena's back up. Noel back up on his feet, walking around. Seems to be okay. A lot of pushing and shoving going on down here right now.
Yeah, I figured this would be a pretty physical game tonight.
Yeah, Gavin Vogelzang and Ryan Miner were pushing and shoving each other just right here in front of us. Millers get the ball inbounds. Eagles take it away, trying to reset their offense. Nice kick down the field, but the Millers send it right back into Eagle territory. Alex Habegger had it. Millers get it back. Eagles take it away. Habecker with it. Vogelzang chasing the Eagles down. He loses it. Huber almost poked it away, but he couldn't get it away. Eagles on the far side of the field bring it up more toward the middle. Eagles just seem to be content here right now just to try to get a good setup coming across that midfield stripe, Craig.
Yeah, I don't think they want to be, want to rush it too much, because if they do and something doesn't go right,
yeah,
Noblesville can turn back the other way and push it back down the field their way.
Pena throws the ball back in play. Millers bring it down the far side.
That's a forearm shiver.
Yep, that's going to be a foul called against the Zionsville Eagles. 27 and a half minutes remaining here. First quarter, all tied up 1-1. Goals in the 10th minute and in the 6th minute. Millers went out to a 1-0 lead in the 6th minute. Eagles on a penalty kick tied it up in the 10th minute. Eagles bring the ball down court. Still with the ball into the corner, looking for a man in the middle. Trying to get it into the middle. Jackson Jeanette tried to get the deflection on that. He couldn't. Eagles get the ball back at about midfield once again. Nice ball possession there by the Eagles this time around. And Noel Pena jumps to make the save.
Yeah, and almost that a good defense is a good offense at different points.
Yes, yeah. Pena kicks that ball back into play. He seems to be, I guess the best word right now is unfazed by that crash he had a little bit earlier.
Yeah, these two teams very physical going at it.
They are. They're mixing it up. That one's going to go out of bounds, but I believe the Millers are going to get the ball. Or is it nope, going to be the Eagles. I'm sorry. Eagles have it right behind the speaker. That one goes out of bounds. Eagles will get it once again. And this is William Sweeney going to put the ball back in play. Sweeney gets it in play off the head of one Miller, off the head of another Miller. Divis with it. Divis trying to beat the Eagles down the field. They take it away. Try to kick it deep once again. Luke Zero had it there on the far side. Out in front. Eagles trying to get the pressure on. Miller's finally cleared out toward the midfield stripe, but the Eagles get ahead on it. That was, I think that was Blake Graves who got that. A lot of good offense and defense so far in this one. Alex Habecker. Owen Mejia with it. Miller's trying to get it down the near side. Clay James had it, but could not keep the ball. And I believe that this one, is it going to go to the Millers or going to go to the Eagles? It's going to go to the Millers. I thought the referee signaled the other direction. Millers get the toss.
Yep, just a throw in.
Into the middle. Not a good centering pass there. That's going to be a foul. The Millers will get that ball right back.
Well,
no.
Actually, that's going against them.
Yeah, now they're stopping the clock. And we had a yellow card tossed. So the clock is stopped. Eagles with the ball. I think that was a case there, Craig, where the initial contact was overlooked, and then Millers kind of
what it resulted in.
Yeah, reacted to things.
Here we go.
Here comes an opportunity for the Millers. Can they get it? They are. Yes, sir. Millers get the goal back. Look at this ball coming out here, wide open, right down the middle. Easy goal for the Millers. Sam Holland picks up his second goal of the season.
Got that unassisted. He took that off a deflection off from a Zionsville defender.
It comes in the 17th minute. So we're back to action. A lot of scoring here. This is, I would say, untypical for a Miller-type game, Craig.
I figured that Zionsville would push the tempo. I mean, 34 goals through their first 8 games, giving up just 5. And already, they scored 8 against McCutcheon, 3 against Fishers, 2 against Westfield, 3 on Center Grove, 8 again against Franklin Central, 5 each on Plymouth and Chesterton this past Saturday. So, I mean, they've
Noel Pena jumped up and batted that ball back to a Miller. Ball ends up going out of bounds just about at the midfield stripe, which is where the Zionsville Eagles will put it back in play. Yeah, this is a good scoring team, Zionsville. They've earned every bit of that #1 ranking.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting along the tournament trail as well, because I believe these two could meet in a regional, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe you're correct.
Yep. So, ought to be interesting, A, how the sectional is drawn, and B, how each fare in their sectional, because they could be gunning for a regional rematch.
Yeah, I think that's very possible, because the soccer alignment as far as sectional and regional is different than basketball and baseball and softball, where typical basketball, baseball, and softball in a sectional, you'll get Hamilton Southeastern, Fishers, Noblesville, Westfield, Carmel, and probably Zionsville. But you pick up a couple of other schools.
Anderson, Muncie Central, I believe Pendleton Heights, if I'm not mistaken. Andrew.
Yep. So it does make a difference. Coming up on 21 minutes remaining here in the first half. Millers are up by 1. And goals by Landon Huber and Sam Holland. Holland, that name sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we've had a few Hollands here, haven't we?
I believe his brother Spencer.
That sounds right. I was trying to remember what the first name was.
Yep. Played the past 4 years.
Eagles trying to control the ball. There's a shot. That one's going. It's going to go out of bounds. Let's see if it was touched by the Millers or not. I don't believe it was.
Touched nobody when it came across.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200. Be sure to visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Facebook. Our title sponsor here, Hamilton County Television Sports, Logan Street Signs and Banners. Miller's chasing it down on the far side. Eagles trying to take it away. The ball ends up going out of bounds. Miller's quickly get the ball back in, but the Eagles take it away there on the far side.
Yeah, we got a foul going back.
Yep.
This one on Zionsville this time, so it's going to be kind of hit me and I hit you back all night.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that. Well, you know, both of these teams got the targets on their back right now, Craig, with Miller's defending a state championship, the Eagles number 1 ranking, number 1 in the HCC right now. So I'd say it's probably pretty much equal out there, that the intensity between these two teams. It has been a very intense game so far.
Yeah, indeed. That's as expected with these two in the caliber of their programs and what they bring to the table with experience. And
Miller's with the ball, trying to regroup the offense there. All the way across here on the near side into Eagle territory. Vogelzang with it on the side, sends it down the far sideline, near sideline. Miles Tucker out there now for the Millers. That one goes out of bounds. Millers get the toss. A lot of double teaming out there by the Eagles so far, Craig. They've done a nice job defensively.
yeah, aside from obviously the 2 goals that have gone in, they you expect nothing less from them.
Yeah, the Millers
giving
had
up just 5.
The Millers have had to earn their goals the old-fashioned way during play, and the here comes another opportunity for the Millers. That one's going to be kicked out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds, just near the flag in the corner, but so no corner kick.
Be a toss in. Or did they give him a kick, or they give him a toss?
Yeah, I think
it is a toss.
He's just this side of the corner flag.
Miller's ready to put it back in play. 17-19 remaining here in the first half. Eagles trying to get it out of danger, but they can't. Millers send it right back down the field. Angelo Battalo takes the ball. Sends it across the goal box. And the Millers take it right away. Millers with a possible opportunity here if they can get the ball free. Shot blocked. I think that was blocked by Jackson Jelinek. That one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Millers. So the Eagles will have the ball. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Back to action here. The Eagles with the ball. Went out of bounds, so the Millers will get it back. You can't fault the effort of the Eagles there. Their up guy, when he was chasing after that ball, everything he could do to try to keep it in bounds, but they could not keep it in bounds. That one's going to go out of bounds and go right back to the Eagles right around the midfield stripe.
Yeah, the throw-in went over the head of who that was going to across the way, and Noblesville deflects that out of bounds with a head.
Tough to see the numbers. Miller's got a 2-on-3. Going to have an opportunity.
Oh.
Whoa, my. Battalo came out and jumped on that ball. And the Miller forward there did the right thing. He jumped over Andrew Battalo, and there could have been a serious injury there.
Yeah, it was Luke Odo, who we did find out Andrew Trissler did say Luke Odell gets credit with the first goal on Huber's goal.
Oh, okay.
Gets the assist.
Okay.
And the initial shot, he got the deflection and deflected it over to Landon Huber to get that first goal for Noblesville. But yeah, his momentum just now off that
off that
going
kick.
toward the goal off that kick, he landed up in the back of the net, past the keeper.
Holland with the ball.
Oh no!
No call.
Can't run into your own guy on offense.
Oh my! No wonder there wasn't a call. I saw the end of the contact and didn't realize it was two Millers running into each other.
Yep, they turned and one turned to come back and the other had the ball right there.
Just a little bit over 14 minutes remaining here in the first half. 2-1 in favor of the Noblesville Millers. Both of their goals came early. One in the in the 6-minute mark. The other in the about the 12-minute mark. And the Eagles, they got a penalty kick that Jacqueline Jelinek put in the net.
Just over.
Not like in football, doesn't count for 3.
No.
Or a half a point.
Not sure if it's too soon, but I'm not sure Rodrigo Blankenship would have hit. Never mind. Yeah, it's a shame when an NFL kicker misses a field goal that, normally he would have made a 42-yarder, and the Colts released him today. Here comes the ball up halfway to us.
That's, unfortunately, that's the life of being a kicker.
Yeah.
How many times have you heard about kickers who one day were bartending and the following Sunday they're on the field playing?
Yeah,
it happens.
Trying to think of who it was. The storyline is the guy was bagging groceries and all of a sudden he's playing in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
It's just who you get noticed by, and
Miller's trying to keep it in. They do not. Eagles will have the toss right here at the midfield stripe.
And there's some colleges, and it's not noticeable too often. They don't at least announce it. They'll get their kicker from the men's soccer team.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, my high school, Concord up in Elkhart, their kicker has been from the soccer team, and more times than not has been the goalkeeper.
Yep, not a big surprise.
In the past, I would say 15, 20 years has been from the soccer team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, they can kick it. It just depends on how they kick the oblong ball as opposed to the round.
And soccer doesn't play on Friday night.
Yeah, hey,
opportunity here.
He's got Friday nights open.
Shot, nice save.
What a save by Pena.
Any doubt about whether Noel Pena is physically okay is taken away on that one after that crash he had earlier. Great save by the senior goaltender. Gets a nice kick off the foot. Miller's trying to regroup, get the ball down the field, holding a 1-goal lead here, 11-11 on the scoreboard. Both these teams had some good opportunities so far in the half. And he's going to go out and come from the net. Or is that going to be? That's going to be a corner kick. Excuse me.
Yeah. Aside from that goal by Huber in the first, 6 minutes, it seemed like the first, I would say, 10 minutes or so, Zionsville controlled on their half or kept the ball down there, and it's been more Noblesville pushing and a little less Zionsville. As with obviously 2 goals, Noblesville's kind of amped up their defense, which helps the offense.
Mm-hmm.
We got a corner.
Trying to get the deflection. They cannot
that
get
hooked the way he didn't want it to go. The wrong way. Yep. Foul on the Eagles here. You can see I have a better view there. Hey, we got
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
A little bit of pushing and shoving going on there right now.
Yep. Official in there clearing it out.
Hopefully cooler heads will prevail.
That's exactly what I was going to say, because obviously
no yellows on this so far. The official continues to talk to the Millers. The Millers put the ball on the turf. They're going to put it back in play. Miller sent it deep into the territory. I think that's Divis with it. Down the sideline. Miller's going to get there first. Reset. Back out a little bit. And toward the middle. Nice job on the header there by the Eagles to clear it out of the goal area. Holland on a sliding block.
Yep, this is going to get a little more physical, actually, a lot.
Haybecker sent it back. Eagles regroup. Nice job on the header there for the Millers to keep it out of the box.
Too much on that one.
Deep into Eagle territory. Foot race developing there into the corner. Who's going to get there first? They both do. It goes out of bounds, and it looks like the Millers will get the ball. Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence since 1984. Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, and reliable insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. Just a little under 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. Miller's up by 1. Goals in the 6th minute and the 17th minute. The Eagle goal came on a penalty kick during the 10th minute. That gets us to 2-1. Miller's looking to try to get the thing centered. Divis had it right there. He gets shoved off the ball. Miller's come back with it, but there's 3 Eagles right around that ball.
Yeah,
they've been swarming on the defense, Craig.
Yeah, they're kind of hovering around.
Yeah. Here's Vogelzang with it. He sends it back into Miller territory. You've got Blake Horn in the game today. Number 3 on his uniform. That one's going to go out of bounds. Eagles put the ball back in play. Nice header there by Vogelzang. Ball comes right back to him, looking for some help. Gets it from Horn. A.J. Tipner had it over there. He's still digging for it, but the Eagles take it away.
Going arm to arm there with the defender.
Oh, my.
It's getting a little slippery. It's getting later.
Yeah, the sun's going down. The humidity's high. This field is going to get, I'm not going to say it's going to get like an ice rink, but it will definitely get a little more slippery as the evening goes by with the 90% humidity that we've got. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Miller sent it deep. Header by the Eagles. Vogelzang has got it into the middle. Once again, the Eagles do a nice job of double teaming there.
Oh.
Haybecker sends it down there. That's going to be a foul called against, I believe. Is that going to go in the Millers?
I see it.
I believe it is.
Yep.
That'll result from for a field kick. Where did they put the ball, Craig?
I think he went to get the ball. Actually, he's going to put it clear out by the sideline. Of kind of an odd angle on a free kick. Or if he's, just in.
Yeah, about 10 or 15 feet inbounds there.
He's probably about 30 yards out.
A.J. Jacklin will kick the ball into play.
It's number 5 up, Jacklin. There's a couple Miller defenders there. A mini wall.
See what Jacklin does here. Does he go for the goal? He goes for the deflection, and the Eagles cannot come up with it.
Yeah,
nice defense by the Millers.
Defense prevailed there, as majority of defenders were toward the middle of the box.
Yeah.
And then they flooded in toward the kick.
Eagles go after it again, goes out of bounds. This time it'll go to the Millers. As a leader in Central Indiana Sports Medicine, Community Health Network has a deep line of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists to keep you playing at the top of your game. Whether it's a pulled muscle or a torn ACL, community physicians are helping area athletes remain active and competitive. For more information, visit ecommunity.com/sports. Ashton Craig making his first appearance of the game for the Millers. Craig, a senior defender. Noah Bernot comes in, number 16, senior midfielder. Millers are ready to put the ball back in play. They're going to have to retrieve it first. It went over the fence, so. Max Reason had to go and retrieve the ball. Millers with a break there, trying to get it down into the center there.
Yeah,
nobody there for it, unfortunately, Craig.
He already went down toward the top of the box.
Zigged when he should have zagged.
Yeah. Yep, slipped.
Noah Adams.
Ashton Craig slipped when he tried to kick that ball toward
That's the second or third
midfield.
player slipped here in the last few minutes. See what the Millers can do with this. Into the middle, blocked by the Eagles. Nice bit of defense there.
Oh.
And the Eagles managed to clear it out of the goal box. Eagles get it back. Fighting for it. It goes out of bounds, and Millers are going to have the ball. About 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Millers falling back and regrouping the offense down the far sideline. Down into the corner. That one's going to go beyond the goal line. And
2-minute warning.
See what they call on this one. Is that going to be a corner kick, Craig?
Yes.
Miller's ready for the corner kick.
He's
into the
hooked in
center.
good. Oh, header
Try
over
to
the
get
goal.
the deflection, and the header went over and wide of the net. 1:23 remaining here in the first half. Miller's hanging on to a 1-point advantage here against the Zionsville Eagles. Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, business and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping people when they need it the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190, or simply visit their website, www.cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle, and Antrim. Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Realtor. She's a full-service hometown realtor who's committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo for help today at 317-490-3735. That's Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtors. Under a half a minute tackle at midfield. Eagles send it down deep into the Miller zone.
Payne might keep this one.
Yeah, he's going to kick it. He's going to
or at least waste a few before he kicks.
Yep.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, there you have the first half of play with the Millers ahead of the Eagles 2-1. Let's remind you that Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facility to how we can serve you better. So, whether it's your sound systems, your displays, or your network, or even your building security, ask us how our experienced Blades audio-video security team can serve your business. One last word here. Want to be part of a cutting-edge business? Bastion Solutions is hiring. Voted one of the best places to work in Indiana. We're a growing team making an impact on the community and the world. As a Toyota advanced logistics company, Bastion Solutions is committed to our employees, offering a comprehensive benefit package and career growth potential. We're now recruiting for our corporate headquarters in Carmel and our manufacturing facilities in Westfield and Greenfield. Apply now at bastionsolutions.com. When we work, the world works. Craig, it was an interesting first half. Your thoughts?
Back and forth, back and forth down the field. We knew this would be the physical match that it is because of the caliber of these two teams, and we expected nothing less out of it because, let's face it, these are two teams that could make a deep state tournament runs in Class 3A.
No doubt about it.
And, obviously, quick goal by, Landon Huber, 6 minutes in, and then a penalty kick 10 minutes in by Zionsville to tie it up. Then Sam Holland gives the Millers the lead, 17th minute of the game, and then just a physical match from there out the rest of the half.
You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. We'll be back with second half action after these.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
In Hamilton County, Indiana, no matter what day of the week it is, the weekend is always on tap. Drink and dine, look and listen, explore and play. Any day of the week. Why wait for the weekend? Visit Hamilton County, Indiana, where the weekend is closer than you think.
Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to the Hallmark Orthodontic Soccer Complex on the campus of White River Elementary School, the home of Miller Soccer, and we'd like to welcome you to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Boys Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in business. Craig, it was quite a first half between the Millers and the Eagles. Got a little chippy a couple times, but a lot of good end-to-end action.
Yeah, a lot of action on both ends of the field, and like I keep saying, we knew this would be the physical match that it is. One coming to visit 5 in the polls this week in 3A, and Noblesville with the one blemish on their record was that loss at Westfield last week. Sorry, and Zionsville, no losses. Both teams have 2 draws, so it's back and forth game, 2-1 score. Like we were saying at halftime, it's probably going to get that much more physical in the second half, and I don't think that the officials are going to put up with too much more of like this little scrum we saw down here on the northwest end of the field. So we'll see what happens there as far as letting them get as physical as they were.
Well, Craig, I don't have a problem with a physical match as long as it doesn't result in a bunch of pushing and shoving and keep people healthy, keep them from getting injured, and that's the biggest thing I worry about. But with 2 teams like this, with the reputation that both these teams have, as you alluded to, Zionsville being first in the HCC this year, also being ranked number 1 in the soccer coaches poll this week. Miller's coming off a championship season last week. I mean, that makes for 2 things. It makes for what should be a great soccer match, and it also makes for a lot of intensity.
Yeah, and obviously, coming in, we finally found on Max Preps Zionsville's schedule of how many goals. Like I said before this game, they outscored their opponents 34-5, and since that 2-2 draw with Westfield, they've outscored their opponents 21-2 before this game. So just, scoring that many more goals than Noblesville scores, but you don't have to score a lot to win a lot of games. The Millers 5-1-2, Zionsville 6-0-2. So it's just a matter of probably what you can do in those 80-minute games.
Yeah, and I think if you compare the 2 schedules, I think you've got to give a little bit of an advantage to the Millers on that, because I think they have definitely played consistently a tougher schedule than Zionsville has, and I'm not taking anything away from the Eagles. This is a good soccer team.
Yeah, and one of the 2 ties that Noblesville's got, their draw was against Brebeuf. And Brebeuf always a perennial
great soccer program,
state finalist team in 2A. Then obviously you've got Fishers. Noblesville goes to Hamilton Southeastern on Thursday, so obviously a tough week for both squads. But these teams are built for it.
Well, they're early in their conference schedule yet, and both teams have got a ways to go yet in the conference. So there's both teams have played 3 games, and they've got 7 left. So they're not quite halfway there yet. This would actually be the halfway point of the conference season. Ball goes out of bounds. Eagles send it back into play. Kyle Wooden tried to get the ball up the field, gets it to Minor. Here comes Jelnick. Shot. Oh my.
Ooh. He had, I believe that was, I don't know if that was 16 Henry Russum. He overshot him. I think he may have been surprised it got that far on the cross.
Yeah, had he been on target there, there's going to be a foul called.
Yep.
That's going to go against the Millers. Millers had an opportunity there and lost it with the foul. They had the numbers, too.
No.
Remember about a month ago when we were starting this season, it's still been light right now.
It's obviously getting further into fall. It's, today's the 13th of September. I mean, it's
overcast sky tonight, too, so.
We don't want it to cool off like it did yesterday and today, but it's starting to warm up again tomorrow. I think a high of 81 in central Indiana, so
that'll feel good.
Yeah, and I think I saw 88 by Monday.
Yep.
So don't get out your coats yet. Jane may, though.
I'm kind of like Jane. I need that coat. I carry a lot of padding with me already, but I still need that coat. Just out of the reach of Kyle Wooden, but the Eagles get the ball right back. Wooden gets it back. Shot across, and
good save
Noel
by
Pena makes the save. Nice shot on goal there by number 20, Kyle Wooden. Wooden had that ball about two-thirds of the way into the zone, and he just kind of zigged and zagged and got a nice little shot off there that another Miller goes down on the slippery turf. Undoubtedly, it's going to be get more and more slippery as this game goes on. Miller's regrouping. Clay James after it in the corner there. He goes down. That one's going to go out of play.
You almost have to be a little conservative so you don't slip on the grass.
Yes, yeah. Well, the humidity when we started this match was 90%, and as the sun has set, I've got to believe it's not 100%. It's awful close.
Yeah, it's going to stay up with the temperature rising in the next few days, and it's going to stay in the 60s in the overnight. So it's a little physical action.
Yep. Quick whistle there, but I think that was the right call there, Craig, because I got to believe these referees probably had a little conference at halftime and probably said, yeah, we need to call this one a little bit tighter, not let it get out of hand.
Yeah, looks like Divis was shoved by Ian Backhouse.
See what they can do on the deflection there. No luck there.
Oh,
my.
Oh, just beyond.
Oh, wow.
Owen Mejia.
Vogelsang had a chance at a shot there. Badelow ready to put the thing in play. Sends it over to the right of the goal. Miller's putting a little forechecking on here, as they would say in hockey. A little pressure. There's going to be a foul called there.
Yep, man. A Zionsville defender, as they stop the clock.
The clock is stopped with 33:58 left. And the Millers.
Yep, the Millers will get a penalty kick here.
Who is that that's going to kick that?
We'll see who's kicking that, and that is...
Is that Sam Holland? Looked like it might be number 9. No, it's a 2-digit number.
It is number 10, Owen Mejia, going to kick this PK.
Mejia gets the penalty kick with the 33:58 mark. For Owen Mejia, that is his second goal of the season. That comes in minute number 47 of this match. So the Millers and the Eagles are 1-1 on the penalty kicks so far tonight, Craig.
In the 46th minute, yeah, and this, a 2-goal cushion with obviously a lot of time left, but a 2-goal cushion in an HCC match. I mean, this is it's pretty big for Noblesville, and it's not something where you park the bus, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously do everything in your power to try and get a 4th goal in and put Zionsville in a real hole. But we'll see what happens because Zionsville is obviously going to try and amp things up as well.
Well, let's face it, a 2-goal lead in a game like this right now, this is big. And what the Eagles really need to do here, Craig, is they need to get something on the board. They need to get something on the board quick. and get this down to a one-point contest, because you got to believe that the Millers, number one, they're going to keep on the pressure offensively, but they're also going to ramp it up defensively.
Yeah, as you saw a sense of urgency there, and Mejia will kick that out. Yep, handball deflected up as he kicked it. I believe that was Vogelsang.
Vogelsang is pleading his case, but it obviously isn't going to do any good.
Actually, that might not be Vogelsang. That's can't see the number on that.
So the Eagles have got a kick coming from right out in front of the goal.
Can't see the number on the back of that white jersey, but
this is one of these that a deflection is going to be.
If that's 5, A.J. Jacklin.
Yeah, it is 5.
He was he kicked another free kick down there that Zionsville almost scored in the first half.
That one's going to be high.
He sent that sailing beyond the chain link fence back there.
Yeah, he's out of the park.
Get nothing for that.
In baseball, they call that a solo home run. In soccer, it's nothing.
Soccer, they just toss another ball in.
Yep. So Noel Pena ready to put the ball back in play. Clock running with 31:33 remaining. That one went out of bounds, and the Eagles will get it right back. Kyle Wooden puts the ball in play.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be called on the Eagles. I think that's going to go on number 9, Jackson. Jelnick. I like the way he plays.
Mm-hmm.
He's quick.
He and Jacklin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously he couldn't deny that ball deflected right up just like it did.
Yep.
The other way for, I believe it would have been Clay Janes who got the handball over there.
First time I've seen 2 penalty kicks in a game in a long time.
Yeah, it's a rarity to see, it's got to be something to have penalty kick.
Yeah,
let alone
I was just
two.
going to say, totally agree with you. It's odd to even see penalty kicks. I think I can't remember if I've seen one in a game yet this season. Have we seen a penalty kick yet, Bill? I can't remember.
I think there was a girls' game a couple weeks ago, maybe the Avon game. Maybe, I believe.
Well, Pena kicks the ball back into play. Gets it just about to the midfield stripe. Miller's take it, fall back, regroup. Down the far side. Eagles get the ball, and Angelo Badalo kicks it out of danger.
And over there by those benches, it's hard to see if they're still in bounds or not.
Yes.
Apparently they weren't. He's clear up 15 yards the other side of the midfield stripe and had no idea he had stepped out dribbling the ball up the sideline.
Yeah. So where is the ball going to be put in play here?
Miles Tucker.
Miles Tucker into the match for the Millers. That one goes back out of bounds once again, so the Millers will put it back in play again. Coming up on 29 minutes remaining in this one. Millers with a 3-1 lead. Nice play there by Vogelsang.
This one goes straight up.
Pena kicked that one, and that thing went sky high.
Oh.
Millers get there in time to deflect it out of the box.
Had numbers on defense there.
Yeah. Eagles have not let any pressure up here. Eagles trying to cut this lead. They're down by 2 here. With 28-20 remaining. That one goes out of bounds. Millers get the toss. chasing after it. Eagles get the first foot on it. They send it back up the sideline. It goes out of bounds. Millers will get the toss again. They quickly get the ball inbounds. Millers chasing it back into their own zone. Send it down to Noel Pena.
And in an effort to try and get another one on the board, they're also going to try and play some keep away from the Eagles with this 2-goal cushion.
Vogelzang puts the ball in play.
Beautiful throw in.
Yeah, 2 Eagles there. High in the air. Luke Zero had it for the Eagles. Back into the goal area for Angelo Badalo. Eagles trying to reset their offense. Here comes Kyle Wooden looking for help. Miller's trying to converge on him. Over to the side.
Good
no
slide
call
tackle
there.
for that ball.
Yeah. That one goes out of bounds, and I believe the Millers are going to have that out of bounds.
Yeah, true story. When my brother, we played soccer when we were younger, he was a level up from me. He's 2 years ahead of me in school. When he did a kind of a lengthier slide for a slide tackle to get the ball, left his left arm behind him, and it went underneath him.
Ooh.
Broke his wrist.
I say that hurt.
It was the second time he broke his left wrist, so as soon as he popped up, he looked at my dad, he's like, I think it's done. Yep, it's done. He played the rest of the game.
Did he really? Wow, yeah. That's perseverance.
Then he said, hey, Dad's going to take me to the hospital.
A.J. Jacklin ready to put the ball back in play. From the turf. Gets a high kick. See if they can get a deflection. They do get a deflection, but
geez,
Pena. Right in front of the net.
Oh, wow.
Wow, how did the Millers get that ball away from that net? Wow.
And one of those hit the back of Pena.
That's using your body. Eagles trying to keep the pressure on. Millers finally get it. Partially out toward midfield. A.J. Jacklin with it. Sends it over to the far side. Eagles drive it deep. That one's going to make it. Is it going to get out of bounds? Yes, it does.
Zionsville substitution number 13, Ethan Simmons. And subbing in for the Millers is number
Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200. Be sure to visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com, and follow them on Facebook. Just under 25 minutes remaining here in the second half. I'm Brad Silbert along with Craig Atkins. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. That was right in front of the net.
On top of the goal.
Whoa. Another close call for the Millers there, Craig. Wow.
Yeah, that was that looks like, Pena lost track of that, and it's probably good. It's a good thing for his case that went on top of the goal, just over the crossbar.
Yep. He got a break. What did it say? The crossbar is the goaltender's best friend? Angelo Badalo kicks from the goal. Millers get it right back. Miller's resetting the offense. Noel Bernot had it in the middle. Millers drive it deep. And Badalo comes, almost lost the ball. Oh, my.
Ooh. He's taking a lot of risks.
Yeah. Gavin Vogelzang was right there in front of that ball, and he is so quick. The goaltenders have both got a couple breaks here in the last few minutes of this match.
Being in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Miller's digging for the ball. Are they going to get it? Nope, but it's going to go out of bounds, but the Millers will get the ball back. Millers will have the toss. On the far side, right in front of their bench. Out of bounds once again. Hey, Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Eagles trying to get it deep into Miller territory. To the left of the goal, looking for somebody in the middle. Miller's managed to clear it out of danger.
Oh, a little far.
Nikoloff had it for the Millers. He lost it. Now the Eagles coming back up the. Millers give it up to the Eagles once again. Down the far sideline, back and forth a couple times. Millers take the ball back right in the middle, but overled there. And Aaron Haybecker gets the ball back. Millers take it right away from him. Two very good teams going at it here tonight on Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. I'm Brad Silbert along with Craig Atkins. Craig, great to have you with us here tonight.
Glad to be here tonight. A little double duty with HCTV and one of our sponsors, the Hamilton County Reporter. As you see them float across the screen now, I'll have a story tomorrow night in tomorrow's online edition.
All the details.
Not every speck and detail. You know, I'll do what I can.
Uh-huh.
Get a little perspective from Coach Delaski after the game, and
his first game back after a maternity leave with the new addition to his family. Nice to see him back here.
Oh, yeah.
Would be nice to give the coach a victory tonight.
Yep.
Like to thank the Miller backers tonight. They provided us with refreshments and some goodies tonight. Nice group of people. They always take very good care of us when we come here to Noblesville. Miller's with the ball, trying to get it down. It's going to be a foot race to see who gets there first, and we're going to have a call on that.
It's going to go deflected out by the.
Go out of bounds.
Yep.
Looks like they're giving the ball to the Millers. Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, along with reliable insights, which are fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County Sports. Millers had it.
Oh.
Tripp is going to be called there against the Eagles, and that's going to be just outside of that circle in front of the goal box there, Craig. This is kind of a...
Probably about 20, almost 25 yards out of the goal.
But this is going to be interesting to see how they set this up. I mean, it looks like it's going to be Sam Divis with the kick. Does he go for the net? Do they have a set play for something like this?
A lot of times they'll have a set play, or which one on the outside is going to take off if he doesn't shoot directly at the goal, or he may just
here's the
kick
off
by slow
Divis. Shot.
He goes
goal!
for it.
So Sam Divis at the 19:08 mark. Gives the Millers a 3-goal lead.
Miller goal! Sam Divis!
Yeah, and this has to honestly completely shock Zionsville. I mean, they're not only have been 2 penalty kicks, one on each side in this match, but
basically that was almost like a penalty kick from where it came from.
Yeah. They straight on like that, straight on from the goal.
All Sam had to do is get it over the defenders that were lined up out there and hope that Badelow couldn't get to it, which he could not. Miller's 18:45 away from beating number 1 ranked the Zionsville Eagles, also number 1 in the HCC. Big goal there to put them up by 3, Craig. That
that's huge.
You got to believe that Rob Jordan's Eagles aren't going to give up here, but it's got to take a little bit of wind out of their sails. But there they go with nice sliding block there.
Up. Yep. He's on the ground. He cannot touch. He went down. They collide. It was kind of a 50-50 ball. They both went down, and the ball literally stuck there, close to right there at the front of the 18 box.
The Eagles are basically going to have almost exactly the same situation that the Millers had about a little bit over a minute ago.
So, different type of wall. Nobles is going to put up right toward the inside box, if you will.
Let's see how they play this.
Let's see who's going to kick this for the Eagles. They have 3 of them around there.
Now they've stopped the clock. Not sure why they would have stopped the clock, Craig, but it's not a penalty kick.
Oh, and Noblesville looked to converge because, this is a free kick technically at the right on the 18.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
Deflected. Wow. Noel Pena comes up huge. Take a look at this, Craig. He's got the line on this. Just deflects it over the net.
I believe that was kicked by number 4. Was that right?
I think you're correct.
Ian Fowler.
Yes. Millers with one back chasing the ball. That's going to go out of bounds. Millers are going to get the toss. Quickly inbounds once again. Sam Holland had it into the middle, blocked by the Eagles. And Aaron Haybecker comes up with the ball. Millers take it away, but the Eagles get it right back quickly down the field. You can see the urgency now on the part of the Eagles. They know that they've got a lot of work to do here, being down by 4-1.
Yep.
Nice diving save there by Pena. Not necessarily a save, but he got on top of the ball. Little wrestling match going on there. After he made that stop, one of the Eagles came in there and tried to rip the ball out of his hands. I didn't think that was a legal move. Looks like the Eagles have scored.
Yep. Can't tell who that was. Nope, actually, no. Nope, goal kick.
Okay.
Off.
They're saying an offside?
Offside.
Offside is the call. So the Millers get a break. They'll put it back in play.
It's so hard to tell of an offside when they're kicking, when it's a corner kick.
Yeah, exactly. Coming up on 15 minutes remaining in this one. Down into the corner. Eagles battling for it. Over to the right side of the goal. That's blocked by the Millers. Nice job on the block there. Eagles keep the pressure on here. You got to believe that they're not going to let up.
No, even down 4-1, there's still just under 15 minutes left.
Foot race here as Mikulov comes down trying to get to the ball. And Bundalo gets the kick just before Mikulov got there. Millers try to head it out of the zone. That one, that was off Mikkoloff again. He kicked the ball. It went off of Kyle Wooden and then back off of Mikkoloff again. So the Eagles are going to have the ball. They quickly get the ball in bounds. Eagles showing a lot of urgency here, trying to get something on the scoreboard here. Their only score came on a penalty kick in the first half. Other than that, they have come close several times. There's going to be a foul called on that one. It's going to go against the Millers. So there's going to be a kick from the ground well to the left of the goal. That one ends up out of bounds. We have the clock stopped. Now they wind the clock once again.
Subbing in for the Millers, number 8, Luke O.
Noel Pena will put the ball back in play here as the clock comes down to right at 13 minutes remaining in this one. Pena gets a short kick. Aaron Haybecker had it. Miller's little team, the Eagles.
Fire extinguisher hit the floor. I think we all had a heart attack there.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Shot, another save by Pena.
Pena having a great night back in goal.
He's having an excellent night.
Don't worry, it was just Will knocking the fire extinguisher off the wall.
Well, you know, it's getting a
Jim,
little...
you don't have to pay for that. It's fine.
It's getting a little late here, and he's trying to keep us awake, Craig.
Apparently that's the case.
Well, I'll give him credit.
That ball
one's going to be into the stands. Wow. I thought that one might come in here. But too bad we don't have an open window. Eagles drive it deep into Miller territory. Millers get it up in the air but can't clear the zone too well. Now they get it more out toward midfield. That's going to be an elbow there against A.J. Jacklin. He just pushed off with his elbow big time there.
And while we've got an opportunity, Perry just forwarded me an email from one of the girls' soccer fathers, Gary Gutnecht, that Monday's game here at Hallmark Orthodontics Soccer Complex, Noblesville and Carmel girls.
Yes.
1 versus 3. It's Miller Girls Soccer Community Night on that broadcast. 5:30 JV kick, 7 for the varsity.
We'll be here for that.
Kids get in free wearing their club soccer jersey that night on this coming Monday, September 19th. You can also enjoy desserts from the bake sale. There will be a bake sale going on, and we know those are always huge out here at the soccer complex.
One piece of advice. Come early, because this place will be packed Monday night.
Yep, and there is a note.
Divis.
Go! Yep.
I believe that was Sam Divis who got that.
Divis puts this one out of reach now.
At the 10:25 mark.
Miller goal!
Sam Divis with his second goal of the night. Goals came about 9 minutes apart. His last one was with 19:08 remaining. So that makes it a 5-1 Miller lead.
Wow.
Nice play there by Sam Divis. I didn't hear whether we had an assist on that.
I believe it deflected off a defender, so it's unassisted.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But Andrew Trissler will let us know for sure here momentarily. And all Millers so far tonight, with the exception of one penalty kick by the Zionsville Eagles. Eagles will not. They won't give up here, Craig. Once again, Pena comes out, makes a save, kind of does a little bit of a flop there on the ground. He's got to be one tired young man after this match tonight.
Yeah, and well deserved. And they always post something. I believe it's man of the match. I think it may be a tie between Pena and Divis.
Yep, could be.
They both had great matches tonight.
Millers would be content to just run this clock out now if they can. Eagles still playing aggressively, which is what you would expect. Millers go back. Is that going to stay in bounds? Yes, it is. Eagles regrouping once again. And the heck of it is here, too, Craig, is Angelo Buttolo hasn't had a bad game, but he just has had some tremendous shots out there. Community Health Network's walk-in clinic for sports injuries is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. Sports medicine and orthopedic physicians are on site to treat everything from sprains and strains to fractures and joint injuries. Visit ecommunity.com/sports for more information. About 8.5 minutes remaining in this one. Miller's just trying to wind the clock down. Greg thinking about what he's going to write for the reporter.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's kind of already in my head.
Yep.
And it's already they put it on paper. I got it down on paper, so it makes it that much easier. Just depending on what Coach Kendalaski in his first match back from paternity leave, if you will have to say about this one.
Coming up at 8 minutes remaining. Luke Odell back on the field. He started this match, one of the seniors. Eagles quickly down the field. Nicely defended by the Millers.
You know, the crazy thing about this, you keep going back to it, as good a defense as Zionsville's played all year, they gave up 5 goals coming into this match.
Yes.
And have given up 5 just tonight against Noblesville.
The Millers aren't known as being a high-scoring team either, Craig. They're
right.
Both of these teams have been known more for their defense.
Millers have scored 6 goals in their last 2 games, 6-0 against Southport and 6-2 against Center Grove.
Yeah, they had 19 goals coming into this match tonight, so now they're sitting at 24.
And who knows, they may be kind of upping their ante for the rest of the season here.
Yeah. Once again, still a lot of pushing and shoving going on down there right in front of us here. Ethan Simmons on the turf. Eagles trying to get the ball in front of Pena. No call on a trip there. Looked like that was just incidental contact. Eagles have the ball back in the corner. Will that go out of bounds or that? Nope. It'll stay in bounds here. Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need us the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or visit their website, www.cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle, and Antrim. Carpenter Realtor Jamie Carmesino is a full-service hometown realtor who's committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Jamie Carmesino for help today. 317-490-3735. Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor.
That shot on goal for Zionsville shot wide right as they're giving every last effort to try and cut this deficit. But Noblesville just defend both sides of the field, just not able to let letting them get back into this just a huge 5-1 lead.
The Millers, the Eagles have not given up, much to their credit, but neither of the Millers. They're playing this like this was a tie game right now.
Just the penalty kicks, what they've given up.
Yeah. And there was no doubt about the call on that one. That was definitely the right call. I mean, no question about it at all. 4:40 remaining. Millers get it deep into the zone. Let's see what they can do here. They're not going to get the shot off. The Eagles run them off the play. Eagles bring the ball back. Getting it down the far side. They get to fall back and regroup their offense. Miller's still putting some pressure on the Eagles down in their own end. There was a case where I thought one of the Millers might get in front of it, but just slipped, lost a little traction on the turf there. Nice turnaround there. Here's going to be a shot.
Mejia.
Yeah. Noel Pena up for the task.
Yep. Pena is, I'd like to see the stats, see how many A shots Zionsville had, and B, how many, because they've kicked the ball a lot, mostly right to him.
Yes.
And he's had to dive on some, but just a great game.
Yeah, he's had an excellent game. Yeah, we were talking a little earlier about whether Sam Divis or Noel Pena would be the player of the game, and I'm thinking the way I'm looking at it right now, I think Noel Pena would get my vote right now. No offense to Sam. Sam's had a great game, too.
Obviously, Sam Divis, great game.
Yeah, scoring the last 2 goals for the Millers.
Yep, Mejia, obviously, Owen Mejia put him up 3-1, but Divis with the last 2 to seal the deal and shut the door. But, yeah, Pena, just a lights-out game back there, aside from, and obviously a penalty kick, you don't know which way to go.
Yeah, that's a tough play.
Yeah.
Very tough play.
There's
Millers bring the ball.
Oop.
Kicked out of bounds. Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facility to how we can serve you better. So whether it's your sound systems, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced Blades Audio Video Security team can serve your business. Students getting into it with the typical overrated chant. No surprise. But you've got to give the Eagles credit. They have not given up. That ball goes out of bounds. The Eagles will get it right back in. And we'll have a lot of substitutions coming in here for the Eagles.
6 to be exact. Obviously, we're not catching them all.
Want to be part of a cutting-edge business? Bastion Solutions is hiring. Voted one of the best places to work in Indiana. We're a growing team making an impact on the community and the world. As a Toyota Advanced Logistics company, Bastion Solutions is committed to our employees, offering a comprehensive benefit package and career growth potential. We're recruiting for our corporate headquarters in Carmel and our manufacturing facilities in Westfield and Greenfield. Apply now at bastionsolutions.com. When we work, the world works. Bastion Solutions. Under a minute remaining. Ball into the center. Eagles trying to get that last goal. There's a shot. Pena takes it.
Pena said, I'll go ahead and handle this the rest of the way.
Yeah. He's had to make a lot of saves tonight, Craig, but he's done a great job at it.
Noblesville crowd starting to rise to its feet.
Yep, they're on their feet. They know the Millers have got this one in the books. The Millers are going to defeat number 1 Zionsville. And we'll have a little effect on the HCC standings too, Craig.
Slightly.
There's a call.
10, 9.
And obviously, depending on, I believe, let's see where those standings, you had them somewhere in that. Yeah, it's Brownsburg and Westfield, depending on what they've got going up. But, that's obviously approaching the midway point of the conference season. But, yeah, it's
over the hump.
This puts a little wedge in things.
Well, Craig, it's been great having you here tonight. We appreciate you being here with us. And also like to thank Lucas Lacone and Will Wofford, our technical crew. And we'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, Bastion Solutions, Hamilton County Sports Authority, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Real Estate, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Blades Audio Video Security, and the Hamilton County Reporter. On behalf of Craig Atkins, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from Noblesville.